Welcome to the party, pal. Today we are back at Knott's Berry Farm. Well, we're back at Knott's Berry Farm to taste it. What does that mean? Stay tuned and find out. Guess screening questions that they ask you here. I said no. Oh, that's not bad. Very spacious. Sanitizers. There we go. I'll catch you guys on the other end of this. Temperature check right there. Let's see here.
Number 1. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello. You're gonna go to number 4, okay?
4? Okay, thank you. Yeah, you too. And I passed. Made it out. Now I gotta get in line and get bag check, and then we're inside the park. Finally, back inside Knott's. I'm so excited. Very surreal moment here, guys. Welcome. And voila! Master Chaos is back at Knott's Berry Farm. I'm so excited to be here. Like I said, I'm here for a very special event. It's called the Taste of Knott's. What that means is I basically have been given this. It is a tasting card. Different locations are listed on here. My price of admission today was $30. Maybe with a little tax or whatever. It gives me 5 free tastings at these different booths. So I have to pick wisely. I kind of already know what I'm going to eat. So a lot of the guesswork has sort of been already done beforehand on my behalf. But you'll come along with me and see what I get. This is kind of a really fun idea. It opens up the park. I mean, we're here. There's a roller coaster right behind me. That's amazing. We're going to go take a look at the park. We're going to see what they have going on. And we're going to try some yummy foods. Let me show you the overview of the map real quick so you can kind of get an idea of what's going on. There's different parts of the park. The Fiesta Village has food tasting locations marked like that. And then here are, you feel free to pause anything you want to read closer. That's sort of the Mexican stuff and Southwestern stuff. I'm actually going to be eating most of my stuff from here. What do we have here? Boardwalk. Here are the food tasting locations for Boardwalk. There's a sort of an overview of everything. And here is the menu if you guys want to pause and let your mouths water. And then over here we've got Ghost Town, which is the area I'm going to show you right now. This is the map, where everything is located. And quite a bit of the items are on here. This is kind of a lot. I'll get a little closer here. Yeah, it's quite a lot of good stuff here. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be back in the park. Of course, the big attraction of Knott's, what it's most known for, is Ghost Town. A recreation of an old wilderness town, a Wild West cowboy village with roaming actors pretending to be cowboys and pioneers and all that amazing stuff. Here's one of the food stalls right here. The fries. I'm getting fries, but not from this place. I'm gonna get Carnitas Fries. Little Carnitas action on that. I can't wait. Anyways, this is Ghost Town. Remember in the last Knott's video I did, I was talking about a roller coaster, wooden roller coaster called Ghost Rider. That's the Ghost Rider building right there. That's part of Ghost Rider right there. So you see they set up tables for people to eat, socially distanced and all that good stuff. Hello, there's a mayor up there saying hi to everybody. This is the town itself. I mean, it's a gorgeous town. And then of course for Halloween, which we won't see this year, unfortunately, for Halloween they spook it up. They actually drape a cloth on top here and they fill this with fog. So much fog you can barely see sometimes. And they fill it with monsters, and you have to kind of run through this old-fashioned haunted ghost town. It's amazing. And it's one of the highlights of the haunt season here in California, for sure. Well, there's even like a little blacksmith area here. A little train. The sheriff's office. And there's some interactive elements, like in the jail, there's a dude. Some rooms. Here's Ghost Town Grub. Here's another place you can get some goodies. Not getting anything. Maybe I might end the day with this item, so stay tuned for that. The deep fried boysenberry pie bites. That's coming next. It's pretty expansive area, and it's even got its own windmill. This weird little guy is kind of famous around the parks. There's even t-shirts of this guy. He's known as the Catawampus, and he is some kind of cow tree creature. First item, the prerequisite appetizer, is the Crinkle Cut Fries and the beer cheese dip. One crinkle cut, one cheese dip. Cheese dip looks a little clotted, but it's good. Looks like it's gonna be a healthy portion. Here goes. You know, they said it was called beer cheese. It 100% tastes like beer cheese. It's really good. It's very flavorful. Also today, I will be shining a light on a really amazing box set that I just discovered is being put out by Arrow. I want to say November, I think is the release date. I'll talk about that a little later in the video, because I want people to buy this, because this is a great box set. The filmmaker is, you know, a kindred spirit and somebody I met, and I think you're going to enjoy his movies if you're not familiar with his stuff already. Also today, we're going to be doing the Storytime with Master Chaos, the next installment of that, and we'll also check in with Bigfoot's progress, because honestly, you're not going to believe how big he's getting. So let me finish these, and then we'll go walk around the park. I can't believe I ate the whole thing. Well, actually, maybe I do believe it. It was very good. Boot Hill Cemetery. Here's a little slice of spooky Halloween for you guys. This is up year round, and it's made to look like a old Wild West cemetery. Phineas Weary, saloon keeper. This one is on me. So it gives you the appearance of a old pioneer settler town cemetery. Really nice, very peaceful spot. Actually, I never knew you could actually walk on here. Maybe this is new for this. This is a new ride in the park. KNOTTS Berry Tales. This was supposed to open this year, but of course things got derailed. But at least the signage is up, and look forward to riding it eventually with the kids. I think this part of the park has the most rides, if I'm not mistaken. It certainly has the most roller coasters. And a couple of other little ones over here. The rides aren't open today. The rides will not be open for a while until we're allowed to have, you know, full park operations begin. We do have a live guy. Good, how are you?
Very well. It's a nice shirt you got on.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Put that camera around and show the people that thing.
I will.
There you go.
From all of us.
Snoopy, this is his home park, hanging out with the gang. You can probably tell we're in Fiesta Village now. Sort of a little Mexican village kind of set up. Lots of candy skulls and things. This is probably one of the most creative reskins for a ride that I've seen. I'd never had any idea this existed. I'm not sure if this is new or not, but basically a teacups ride, but it's a Mexican hat dance. That's brilliant. This is another fun, you know, insane roller coaster. It goes all the way to the top there, and then drops you, takes you right up there. You can see the end of it right there at the top. It's called Montezuma's Revenge, and I'll be honest, I hope I don't have Montezuma's Revenge after eating that hot cheese dip. This is the chicken mole. For those of you not in the know, chicken mole is a Mexican dish. It's got jasmine rice in the bottom, which isn't really Mexican, jasmine rice, but chicken mole is a sort of a sauce that's very popular in Mexico, and it's made with chocolate, believe it or not. By the way, look. Oh my God, I'm unmasked. It's made with chocolate, believe it or not, and it's very, very delicious, and I can't wait to tear into this particular item. Let's enjoy this mole and find the best place in the park right next to this Mexican hat dance ride that I just discovered. I'm gonna try the rice first with a little bit of sauce. Oh my God, that's like really chocolatey too. You can really taste that. It's like chocolate and a whole bunch of different peppers. It's like a spicy chocolate gravy. But you wouldn't like think this is desserty. It's definitely like a, you know, salty meal. This is the chicken. Oh, look at that. Nice and meaty. Really well done. Chicken's delicious. Sauce-wise. Really good. Oh my god. Normally this would cost me $6. That's super cheap. It's included, of course, in the package. But my god, I can see this, you know, going for 20 bucks at a restaurant, like a really fancy Mexican restaurant. 100%. You know, that mole was good, but it left a little taste in my mouth, and I needed something sweet to balance it out. So I'm gonna go. Look at how cool. I'm in this little like tent now, little bridge. I'm gonna get something sweet. This is my favorite ride in the park. It's the only dark ride here. It's nice and creepy. You take a little mine car deep into this mine. You know, you go into the mountain and you explore miners mining, and it has an explosive finale. Calico Mine Car train ride. Really fun. Really old-fashioned too. This feels like something really, really retro, and I love that. I hold in my hand the boysenberry smoothie. I'm very excited to enjoy this. While I enjoy this, let's go check in with Bigfoot. Well, believe it or not, there's our little guy. He's standing up on his own. He's almost a 3 3/4 inch size, to be honest. And looks like he has no signs of stopping. He's gonna get bigger, so stay tuned as we see his growth. Item number 3 out of 5. I have 2 more things I want to try. The Carnitas Fries I mentioned, and then the last thing is the boysenberry pie bites. I'll probably grab that for the road. It's really refreshing. It's not that hot out today, thank God. It's just right. Next item, my second to last, Carnitas Fries. That looks exquisite. Gorgeous carnitas. And really lovely golden fries, a little pico de gallo, some sour cream. This looks like heaven on earth. And the best part is I get to enjoy it right in front of Jaguar here. I got this ride all to myself. It's pretty nice to sort of be right up close and personal with the ride, because I don't think this is normally a seating area. So anyway, let's enjoy this amazing carnitas and fries combination. I will say, it's everything I hoped it would be. While I enjoy these fries, we should do story time with Master Chaos, because I have the next installment here for you today. Now, the trivia question from yesterday's episode was Enter the Dragon, and the person who got that answer right was subscriber Louis David Madera. Louis provided the following part of the story. As Kate managed to catch her breath from the laughing, she suddenly froze as she suddenly heard the sound of someone screaming. Ooh, what a setup. Okay, my turn. What do you think? Kate asked as she ran over to Chuck and helped him up. Should we ignore that? Okay, gang, ball's in your court now. Continue the story from that point on. Does Chuck respond? Do we hear another scream? Does the story go beyond the car? You let me know. It's up to you. Here is the movie quote trivia for the day. Here's an easy one, so I hope someone gets this lickety-split. Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads. Okay, ball's in your court. Back to the food. I am a little disappointed in the lack of carnitas here. I didn't really eat much and realized there's not much meat here. It's mostly fries, but you know what? It all tastes so good, and I'm full from the mole that it doesn't really matter. Good. I'm waiting for my stomach to digest the feast I've had so far before I tuck into those boysenberry pie bites, which I'm dying to try. But I know I have no room for them at the moment, so I'm waiting for my digestive system to do its thing. And I thought, while I have a little quiet moment, maybe I'd talk to you guys about that box set I mentioned that I'm very excited about, and I suggest you get. It's called He Came from the Swamp, the William Griffey Collection. Now, I met Bill Griffey at a double feature here in Los Angeles. He came to a screening of two of his films, Death, Curse of Tartu, and Sting of Death. And I just really fell in love with the style of filmmaking. You know, fellow Florida filmmaker, so I knew the area. I kind of caught the vibe, kind of films that he was making. 70s, cheesy, kind of schlocky movies, but really fun, really genuine pictures. And Arrow's doing right by him and releasing a box set of 7 of his movies, including those 2 I mentioned. So I'm very excited, and I had to get that. I don't know, prices fluctuate, but at the moment I got it for $60 pre-order from Diabolic DVD. This isn't a sponsor or anything. I just that's where I picked it up, and it's a box set that I love from a filmmaker that I really appreciate, and something I'm very excited to get my hands on. I just wanted to throw that recommendation out to you guys. The Bill Griffey collection. He came from the swamp from Arrow Home Video. Arrow, if you're watching, you're probably not, but if you are, thank you so much. Bill Griffey deserves it. Okay, time for Pie Bites. And behold, the final battle. This is the boysenberry Pie Bites, dusted with the appropriate amount of powdered sugar. Now, I do realize I have a gluten allergy. I know I've mentioned it a couple times. You know what? I know this basically means it's going to turn into serious bouts of diarrhea. But I also have some reading to do, so I'm okay with that. Let's, crack into one. As you can see, it looks like it's really fluffy and fried, and oh god, so good. Look at all that. Yummy, cakey boysenberry goodness. Wow, that looks like heaven. Alright, pal, here we go. The final item on my tasting card for the Taste of Knots. I've been waiting for this for about a week, honestly. No. It dripped on me. I need a napkin. My friend, that is delicious. That is delicious. It's basically like a jelly-filled elephant ear, I guess is the best way to describe it. Or a waffle filled with really yummy boysenberry. And boysenberry is kind of like a blueberry raspberry mix kind of a thing. It's good. So good. I don't care that this is going to turn into diarrhea in a minute. Well, hopefully not a minute. It tastes so good. My kids asked me if I could save them one of these. I'm going to tell them they only gave me one. Also, I'm going to tell them not to watch this video. Well, my time is done here. Farewell, Knots. Maybe I'll hopefully see you for Halloween. Bye, thank you. Well, pal, I'm back in the car. I've left Knots behind. I had to get one last little treat. This is the new pumpkin drink at Starbucks. It is the pumpkin cream cold brew, and it's quite tasty. Very delicious. Anyway, it's time to call it a day. I hope you enjoyed coming with me to Knots and tasting random things. I certainly had a great time. I miss Knots very much, and I was happy to go back and just kind of walk around and be in its presence. It made me happy to be there, and hopefully it made you happy to come with me as well. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, because if you do, my friend, you'll see me again. And it was so nice meeting you today that, well, I want to see you again, so hopefully you'll check in with me tomorrow. If you're old here, welcome back, my friend. I knew you'd return, and I knew that because you're the pumpkin to my spice. Never forget that. Well, pal, I'm about to explode from all the food, and I've got quite a drive home, so I'm going to bid adieu for now. I wish you a very pleasant good day, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, and remember, I remain to be continued.